first start incorporating VAs and AI into your business, and what impact did they have on your growth?
I think it was about 15, 16 years ago. I just started using the Fivers of the world. I don't think Fiverr was actually, I think it was, I can't remember if it was Elance or something like that I started using. And I would just post a job. Actually, I'd find, go into the search bar and I'd look for somebody to design a logo, something like that. And then it evolved probably 12, 13 years ago into working with VAs and hiring them directly through some sort of agency. And I've worked with a lot of different agencies. I've hired direct on onlinejobs.ph, but I usually prefer to work with an agency that's got an established track record, and that's what I do to this day. So I have 3 full-time VAs, and I still use gig workers as well, who are usually in the Philippines or Pakistan or India, seems to be. So it just depends. So I have my core group. 2 of them are full-time editors, and then one is like an executive admin. And so I just kind of circulate them, and then if I have specialty projects, I'll go on to one of the websites and I'll look for somebody that's got a good portfolio and then outsource that service to them. So I'm a big fan of delegating and outsourcing.
What types of tools do you use that you find most useful for collaborating with your VAs and as well as automating your own tasks?
So a lot of people tell you to use Asana or something like that. I find that Slack and Google Drive and Dropbox are the tools that I use the most.
And how do you balance delegating to VAs versus using AI to handle repetitive tasks or mundane tasks? Any tips on deciding which to use?
Well, I think training your VAs to use AI is the best leverage because you can create prompts. So we often create a good prompt and say, here, use this prompt in the future. Here's a prompt for extracting 5 key points in a podcast interview. And then we have 10, every time we do a podcast or a webinar, we have 10 prompts that we can walk through to create content, whether it's the static post, reels, a quote. And so it's giving those tools to the VAs and training them on how we want it done, then amplifies their results, which means more productivity for you.
Can you share, like one specific example of how combining VAs and AI has helped you achieve results faster or with better quality?
In the last several years, we put out 1,700 videos on YouTube, and that's been because we're editing, and now we're using video AI tools that help create reels and such in a very timely manner. We're talking about minutes as opposed to hours, and then we also use those. Like in video, for example, I'll create a video using my voice, but it's AI generated voice. And then I can give that video and say, hey, I like the script, I like the soundtrack, but the actual graphics, I want to change around to more of our imagery and graphics and logos. And so you're able to create more output using AI and then giving it to your VAs to make it improve it and make it better, make variations of that. So that's just one example. There's hundreds of examples of how you can utilize it.
For business owners that are hesitant about AI or more importantly, virtual teams, what would you say to them about the benefits of scaling with these resources?
I would say look at companies, big companies that are doing the same thing. A lot of like some of the largest companies in the United States, they're outsourcing their call centers, much of their work to other countries like Philippines and India and so forth. So I would say that just look around what other people are doing, and everybody is outsourcing in some component. So us little guys, we can have a lot more impact by because our dollar goes further, and most of us in the startup phase or a small business owner, we got to make every dollar count. And so by leveraging overseas talent with the dollar to peso ratio, you can get a lot more work done for a better price. And at the end of the day, when you're a small business, you have to do that in order to grow into a large business. And the funny thing is large businesses are doing the same thing. So I think everybody gets the clue. Look, there's your dollar. How do you leverage the most? And you're leveraging. Before we had all this technology, we weren't able to interact with people in the Philippines as easily. Now it's like they're next door. I'm huddling on Slack. Slack has a huddle where we can video conference right there. We're using Zoom. We're using WhatsApp app, right? All these things make it so efficient that you don't really need to have a physical location anymore to have a pretty large revenue type of business. Are you ready? It's time to get the tools, prompts, and guidance you need to scale your business. With my team of VAs, my calendar stays full with qualified appointments. Now I want to help you do the same. Hi, I'm Bo Eckstein, and I've put together an exclusive ebook that will help you supercharge your productivity, scale your operation, and close more deals using virtual assistants and AI. Here are the key points you'll discover: productivity boost, scalable systems, and how to close more deals. In this free ebook, you'll discover proven strategies I've used in my own business. Strategies that have helped me go from doing it all myself to building a high-performing team that runs like a machine. Get your free copy now and unlock the secrets to growing your business faster than ever before. Please visit bizscalingplaybook.com. Hey guys, Bo Eckstein here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.